Well, holy smokes, was that ever exciting? How much did I love that music? This was fantastic. Everybody, welcome to Menopause Made Joyful. It is an early Black Friday, I'm going to say blowout on things that we don't really need to offer saving on. Of course, products that are going to help you in a stage of your life that is sometimes stigmatized and a little uncomfortable. We're going to make it all good. Now, before we get going, I'm going to ask you to start typing in the chat. Where are you watching from? Let me know what you're looking forward to hearing more about. And I'm just going to quickly check to make sure that I'm live on Instagram, which I am. Wow. Okay. This is exciting. And I'm just going to quickly make sure that I can see all of you in the chat. Heather is in our chat room as well from the Joylux team to answer any questions. So what an absolutely exciting time to have you here. So today, I'm not going to bury the lead. 25% off site-wide, including, oh gosh, I put all my stuff too far away. Hold on. Ugh. Including our Halle LUBE. This is the collab with Respin. It's the Joylux Let's Spin. So 25% off. I figured out all the math for you, and everything will be applied at checkout. So you'll probably see full prices on the screen if you're watching right now at joylux.com on our live shopping page. But when you check out, you're going to see saving, including on our rose gold bundle of about $123. It's incredible. It's insane. It's the one time a year we do it. And even though Black Friday is officially Friday, rest assured that the savings are being applied now. There's no additional savings then. There is no advantage to waiting. The advantage is now, especially if you're looking at shopping the, again, the collab with Respin and Joylux on the Halle model of the Vfit. And if you are, yes, 25% off, never has happened. And if you still want the little chrome bag, if you've been watching for several weeks or months, that chrome bag is almost gone, which is part of our exclusive bundle that we have right now. So are you ready? Okay, everybody, let's see where you are watching from. I encourage you to check in with us again if you're on Instagram at joylux.com. And I've also put the link in my bio if you are interested in heading to our live shopping room, which is already and always recommended. So here we go. Today, 25% off on our rose gold bundle. Let me tell you, this is a limited edition that we have for you that includes not only the Vfit, right? It's essentially the Vfit Classic with all these beautiful, beautiful sort of rose gold chrome finishings. You also get the photonic wipes. You get the photonic gel, which increases the energy of your device by 45%, up to 45%. And you're also getting some skincare for your vulva. This is the Revitalize Her serum. So this is an incredible bundle. Typically, we're looking at a $507 value. When you check out, my friends, you will save $126.75. So what an incredible, incredible buy for you. And I encourage you to shop it right now because you will not see this again. So for those of you watching, just joining us for the first time, what is Vfit? And that is whether you get the classic Vfit, the Halle Vfit, or whether you get our rose gold bundle, which I still maintain is our best value, especially with the 25% off. But this is your personal trainer for your vagina. Now, it's not just about pelvic floor strength and increasing that. It's also about tissue repair. And why do we want to do that? Well, let's take a look at what happens to our body and our skin overall and our tissue overall as we age. So we see a depletion in collagen. We see a depletion in elastin. And although our body naturally produces hyaluronic acid, we see it deplete there as well. So we know what happens with our face, right? It sags, it gets plumpy, it turns more into a raisin, less of a grape. What does it translate into our intimate areas? Tissue laxity, bladder leakage, right? Weak pelvic floor. Don't be jumping. Don't be laughing too hard. Vaginal dryness. Maybe it's pain during sex. Maybe it feels like razor blades, like Halle Berry said. It felt like for her when she wanted this. And so today we have that solution for you. So this is your Vfit. They all work the same. So if you're on our live shopping room at joylux.com, they all work the same. There is a difference with this one. Okay, I'll get to that in just a second, but I'm going to demonstrate on our rose gold model because it's so pretty. It's so pretty. So what you do is you're going to turn it on. Now, by the way, you also get you get instructions too. So don't worry if you forget or can't remember all of this. You get your charger, it just plugs right in there. You'll know it's charged because it'll turn green. I charged all my devices today. Nothing's going to run out. And you basically turn it on, and your treatment time with your classic and your rose gold, you start off with 6 minutes. So that's on 6 minutes every other day for about 1 to 2 weeks. Okay. Ooh, or maybe you're going to upgrade then to 8 minutes. Okay. You're going to do that for another few weeks, or you're going to go to the max on the classic model and the rose gold model up to 10 minutes. Now, after about 8 weeks, you're going to be in maintenance mode. But what does this look like? So that's what it looks like when you get it ready to go. You're going to add your photonic gel to the end of this. That is going to increase the power even more and offer a little bit of a slip for it. Again, this inserts right into the vagina, this part of it. And then you turn it on. And for 6 minutes, you lay back, you relax. Look at this. This is one of the several mechanisms that make this work and give you the clinically proven results. You've got the LED lights. You've got a sonic vibration with a few modes. And do you see how bright this goes? That is going to facilitate the tissue repair. Now I'm going to quickly turn off the sonic vibration, but there you go. There is your incredible sonic vibration, your LED light, and of course there's also a gentle warmth here. So this is your Vfit. Let's take a look at the mechanisms, and of course when you use it with your app, you're going to get clinically proven results. So here it is: 6 high-powered red light LEDs, 6 sonic modes, gentle heat, and yes, 6, 8, and 10 minutes. And then you are also going to download for free the app that will monitor your treatments. It will send you reminders. It's an ever-growing library of information and community amongst the 6,000 women that will go through menopause today alone in the US. Yes, you are building an incredible community. So today, this is the day you get to take control. I'm curious, where are you all watching from? I'm going to see if I can see you in the chat. Sherry, does it vibrate as well? She says, is it for pleasure? Very good question. I'm going to showcase this on our Halle Berry version, and we're going to get Lauren to switch the graphic to that. You can just slide, by the way, to whatever products you want. Everything 25% off, Sherry. So here's what you're asking. It does vibrate. Yes, it does. I will tell you, if you pick up the Halle Berry version, it does have an additional 12-minute session time. And it also comes with a chrome carry case, which we've removed because we're in the process of actually selling that out. Unfortunately, we're going to be selling that out. But you can still get it if you purchase today. It will probably be sold out by Wednesday. So can you hear this? There is a vibration, Sherry. Now you said, is it for pleasure? So first of all, this is designated and given the kiss of approval by the FDA as a health and wellness device. The safety and efficacy of red light therapy. Is there vibration? It is a purposeful vibration to help with the, I'm going to say the circulation, which we know plumps things up, gets the blood flowing. That helps with all the things, pelvic floor, natural lubrication. Is it for pleasure? Great question. I guess in theory, I suppose you could. There is a vibration. I would say if you're comparing it to maybe some of the other toys that you may have in your drawer, it's not quite the same, but hey, you do you. This is your personal device to do what you want for it. This is not what this has been designed for. This has been designed by Dr. Sarah and Colette. We're going to introduce you to the team here because we are talking about the importance of helping you regain your confidence and your comfort in your intimate lives naturally and non-invasively. So that is why this device has been created. I want to take a look at some of the clinical studies as well that we have available for you, because what is this for? So Sherry, sure, if you want to externally, I'm going to say, I'll let you do you, but this is really what it's for. It's to help improve the sensation. Remember, this is I'm going to say it's almost like a medical grade device, right? Again, it is deemed for your health and wellness, the safety and efficacy of that red light therapy, right? So we want to make sure that you have access to all the things that are going to be beneficial for that. Can it help with the increased vaginal hydration? Yes, we know that as we go through menopause, perimenopause, we get dry all over, right? Outside, inside. We go from the grape plump and juicy with collagen and elastin to a grape, right? Or to a raisin, which is kind of shriveled up and dry. You will see natural increased hydration. You will feel more confident. I'm going to say in and out of the bedroom, you can expect to feel more confident and yes, improved intimate wellness. So where did this start? let's introduce you to Colette, who is the founder of Joylux and the Vfit. It started with the classic Vfit. Colette used to work and manage a series of like medical spas, right? Where they were used to doing treatments, tightening and brightening and all this stuff for the face, using laser resurfacing, using red light therapy. And when she had her son, she was catapulted right from, you know, mom giving birth, postpartum already, you know, we know that that can be an issue for a lot of people, but also perimenopause, and then of course subsequently menopause. So in addition to having this bundle of joy and some of the other things that kind of happen in postpartum, she is like a double whammy. So she said, why can't we leverage the power of what we've experienced and the benefits we've seen in the Medi spas? What if we could do that in our internal health for her? And thus the Vfit was born. It was born out of proven technology, right? That's why the FDA has said, yes, health and wellness, this is possible. It is safe. It is effective. And then you get an OBGYN who again knows what is needed to relieve a lot of those symptoms. And so every product we have, from your Vfit, from your photonic gel, from your wipes, everything is OBGYN cleared, formulated, and it's designed to help you make menopause more joyful. So Sherry, I hope I answered your question. Let me see what you said. I left it. Sherry says, I totally get, I should have thought about my question a little more. I know what this is for. I can't wait to purchase. Didn't really know there were different versions. Okay, I'm going to explain, Sherry, I'm going to explain the versions to you, but I got to tell you guys a story first. So I'm at my dad's house right now. If you watched 2 weeks ago, I was at home, but my mother-in-law was visiting. So here's Dawn holding up all her Vfits, right? And I'll tell you why they're all different and how they're different. But I'm actually in my dad's house right now. He's upstairs. He's probably listening because I'm a little loud, although that's okay. Sometimes he can't hear me that well. But he came and he's looking at these and he's like he goes, so Sherry, even my dad, right? We're going to take away the elephant in the room. Does this look like your pleasure toy? Possibly. Let me tell you why. Because it's the nature of our female anatomy. This fits right into your vagina, not this part. This is the brain of your device. But inside, you are going to insert this into your vagina. You're going to make it easier with the photonic gel, right? That you either purchase separately if you're purchasing the Halle device or the classic, or better yet, if you are picking up the rose gold, it is included in your bundle. But that is going to bring you, again, hyaluronic acid, other skin loving ingredients, but it's going to give it a nice little slip. And on top of it, let's bring up the benefits of the photonic gel. It's going to increase the efficacy and energy and strength and the power of those 6 LED lights. So without the gel, works great, no problem. But if you can get more power, you want more power. Why? Because you get there faster. So I love that you said this. Tracy, does insurance cover this? I'm going to let Heather answer that in the official manner, but the short version is possibly. Many plans do. The best thing for you to do, Tracy, is go and ask your insurance provider. It's because of the over 3,000 studies that talk about the safety and efficacy of red light therapy. It's because it could replace some other more expensive treatments that may be covered by insurance or maybe not. Right? I want to take a look at what your other options are. If you do not purchase the Vfit today in any of its incarnations, and I haven't forgot about you, Sherry, I'm going to explain how these are different. Here are what your choices are. So you might be thinking of hormone replacement therapy. That may help with the, perhaps the lubrication. I'm not sure that it helps with the pelvic floor strength, frankly, right? So let's remember, it may not help all the things that the Vfit will. Vaginal rejuvenation, darn expensive, $2,800 a year. I guarantee they are not doing Black Friday sales on the vaginal rejuvenation. Let's remember, some of these are invasive. Some of these, again, you're ingesting something. So, and I know that's not possible for everybody to be able to do hormone replacement therapy. Plus, it's a lot more expensive than your Vfit. So non-invasive, chemical-free, proven to work, right? Clinical studies, and there are hundreds and hundreds of reviews. And did you see this? How bright this got. That is just, again, amping up the coverage that you have when you insert this into your vagina for only 6 minutes every other day. And when we take a look at some of the testimonials, you can see results in just a few sessions. Like Kate. Kate said in just a few sessions, she had vaginal moisture increase, and she calls this life-changing. She said, absolutely one of the best investments in my health I've ever made. This is from Donna, who's 54. Moisture, sensitivity, tissue health, and more. And then my absolute favorite is Lauren. She is 61 years young and made younger because of Vfit. She said, my wish is for every woman to be able to have Vfit. I am so happy with the results in just a few weeks. And let me tell you, ladies, it does just take a few weeks to start to feel the benefits, maybe even for some of you, maybe a few treatments. But by the time you hit around 8 weeks, maybe a little less for some, maybe a little bit more, but again, you can use this when you need and when you want. You're going to eventually just go to maintenance, and you're going to experience, again, increased vaginal moisture, natural hydration, right? You're going to improve sensation, and then the confidence all that brings. So Sherry, I love LOL. Okay, Sherry, I'm going to answer your question because I don't want you to miss out on our Black Friday saving. I mean, even on the Vfit Classic, you're saving almost $100. The saving will be applied directly at checkout. You don't need to enter anything in. But if you're interested in our Halle device and you want that chrome case, you're going to want to make sure you log out today and you complete that purchase today so you can get that extra bag, which is an extra value because who doesn't like a little extra free stuff? And of course, our limited edition with the rose gold. Okay, so Sherry, here it is. These devices right here, these two, the rose gold and the classic Vfit, there we go. They are the same device at the core. They're all kind of are, but as far as what these two have, obviously this one has rose gold. This one is your classic white. Both of these have the LED lights, as does your Halle device. All of them have the sonic vibration and the gentle heat. But the biggest difference between these two and this one is the Halle device has an additional 2 minutes in treatment mode to a maximum of 12 minutes session time. What does that mean? It means you can get there faster, okay? 4 additional vibration modes. Again, the vibration modes have a purpose. Of course, you all have the gentle heat. The Halle Berry version has the chrome finish as opposed to maybe the rose gold, so it might just be an aesthetic that you like, but more LED power, additional 2 minutes, making it to a maximum of 12 minutes. What is that gonna do for you? That's gonna get you there faster. I wanna show you what Halle Berry said when she was first introduced to the original Vfit. She called this a game changer. And by the way, she used the exact Vfit that you have access to today at $100 saving. At under $300, you can get the classic Vfit. So she's hugging that box like it's a game change and life saving for her. And for her, it was. This got her life back. This got her sex life back. This got her confidence back. And you might be thinking, Halle Berry, gosh, how could she not be confident? She's gorgeous. She's in movies. She's rich. She's got beautiful, all these things. Because we're all the same. We are all women. When we go through menopause, we are part of this community and we want to support a community, but we're part of all dealing with some of the similar things. So Halle goes, you know what? I love the original Vfit, but I also want something a little fancier. So she created this chrome finish, a powerful, again, in conjunction with Dr. Sarah, OBGYN, and the Joylux team, including Colette, and says, I'm going to do it a little different because I'm a celeb and I want to do something different and other people like the things I like. So she wanted to get there faster. So yes, you turn it on, you get to the 6, 8, 10, and then she has an additional 2 to make it 12. You turn on exactly the same way. This turns on exactly the same way. Immediately you feel that sonic vibration. Immediately see the light. Don't go anywhere, Sherry, Tracy, don't go anywhere. You're going to see it brighten up very quickly, okay? You also hear the vibration. You change the modes of the vibration. You just press it, and there's different vibrations, different pulses, different strengths, the whole thing. And you saw this go very bright. What is that? That is helping with the tissue repair, okay? I'm going to turn off the vibration because you can also do that. But the one I had it on, if you would feel it, has almost like waves. So it's like, whoa, like that, okay? It's your personal trainer. Think about this again. It's your personal trainer for your vagina. There is a gentle heat. Okay. So what does this feel like? It's not hot. It's like a cozy, comforting feeling. And then all you're going to do is, again, you're going to put a little of this photonic gel. Now on the Halle Berry version does not come with the photonic gel, but you know what? You can get 25% off your photonic gel. No code needed. You're going to get this down to $18.75. Okay. If you are picking up the rose gold version, the photonic gel comes with it. You get the rose gold Vfit, you get the photonic gel, you get the photonic wipes. What is this for? This is going to, once again, clean your device. This is not for your body. You're also getting the moisturizer, the serum for your vulva, and of course you get access to a digital menopause manual. And of course, you always get access to the app itself, which will help you track. This is an incredible buy. So altogether, even the bundle on its own at $507 is a saving relative to if you were to purchase all this stuff separately. Okay, it just is. But how about saving $126.75? No code needed, limited edition, very special. And look at all the matchy match. With the serum, I'm going to show you what this looks like as well, to be able to get 25% off. Can I tell you that we do this once a year? It's not getting any better on Friday. I know that Black Friday is officially on Friday, but like the world, we've had to start early because we want to be competitive. We want to give you access. The sooner you start, the sooner you start to get the benefits. But this is a once-a-year deal. And if you are thinking about the Halle device or the Let's Spin products, we've never done this before. Ever, 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 and everything is automatic at checkout. So when you go onto the joylux.com site, you're going to see at the bottom, oh, there's the bundle. Oh, there's the regular classic for $395 regular. But when you click on it, it'll be down to $296 something. Okay, so you got to click on it, add to cart, and then it actually is very clear. It puts in brackets how much you're saving, so you get that feeling of joy and excitement. Okay, so if you want the Halle Berry bundle, again, Sherry, more powerful, same way to use it. You still plug it in, all the things. It's just got an extra click to get more treatment time, gets you there faster. And then don't forget, if you're getting the Halle bundle, although you get the carry case while supplies last, we're expecting those to be sold out with that specific bundle by Wednesday. Halle bundle otherwise comes on its own. It does come in a red box, which I have right there, and comes with like a little white satin carry case. You still get the charger. It does not come with the photonic gel. Can this work without the photonic gel? Of course it can, right? Why use the photonic gel? Whether it's part of your bundle or not, or stock up, because unopened shelf life, right? 1 year, maybe even 2, but usually proven for 1 year unopened. You might as well get a sale on this, right? Save about $6 and some. Increases the power of the light by 45%. So here's what you do. On all the devices, 3 devices. I'm still checking to see if anyone's got questions. Netta, I will answer your question in just a second, and I know Heather's done it as well. So you're gonna get your photonic gel. And you're gonna, I mean, you can put it on your hand and then rub it on there, but you can also just put a little dollop on your Vfit. And again, you've already cleaned your Vfit with your photonic wipes. Purchase separately if you're getting anything but the rose gold bundle. And you just go ahead and wipe it on there. And you're gonna feel immediately just a little bit of a slip. Now, this is not officially your lube. Okay, we have a lube for you. But what's great about the photonic gel is because this isn't just something you're randomly buying at the drugstore. This is formulated by Dr. Sarah and her team of OBGYNs, and with Colette as well. So it's got skin-loving ingredients, but there is a nice little slip. So why does that matter? Because guess what? It's going to make just a nice little bit more comfortable for you. Okay, you're going to turn it on. You're going to sit back. You're going to check your social media. You're going to watch your show. You're going to have your tea, have your coffee in your room. You're going to turn it on. Okay. And there we go. And I've got it on, and you just can insert it into your vagina. Netta says, is there a way to use the Vfit until you're able to penetrate it into the vagina? This really, Netta, again, okay. So Heather says you can definitely take it slow. If you aren't able to insert anything, you might want to start with a dilator to help you work up to use it. Lots of photonic gel helps with insertion. So great. So that's exactly what I basically just said. So Netta, I hope that answers it. I want you to rest assured that you're not inserting this it's not all the way in. Okay. So I know that sometimes, I remember when I presented this at the shopping channel years ago, the original, which by the way, we sold out in one show. This part kind of feels like, what am I, this is the brain. It's the brain, whether you're getting the classic or the rose gold or the Halle Berry Respin Joylux collab. You're inserting it just to the edge of the red light, Netta. Okay. Now, what if my suggestion, and again, maybe there's a vaginal dilator to help you work to it, or I would just suggest just take it slow. Put on that photonic gel, which has a nice little slip. It's not goopy gloppy, nothing like that. It's also got hyaluronic acid, skin loving ingredients. It's not officially your skincare, but it is there's skincare in there. And what is your internal tissue? It is skin, right? It's tissue. So then you're just going to slowly, and maybe in the first part, you're only getting up to here. That's okay. That's okay. Everything's going to help. But if you can get it right to the edge, and maybe for you, Netta, maybe for you, it's more of a 10-week process instead of an 8-week process. That's okay. Because here's what I do know for sure. When you go to the doctor and you kind of feel like, oh, I'm so nervous to say anything, I'm so nervous to ask about this, whatever it is that you've either been told or put in your mind as a stigma, if the longer you wait to work through this part that you kind of have to make your way through, but it doesn't have to be as bad as it often is for many. And it certainly was for my mom and my grandma, right? The longer you wait, the longer it takes for you to get to be that joyful stage, right? We want to get you to that joyful stage. So Netta, if you can just start, at any point, maybe today, you place that order, you get this home, you're getting it on 25% off. So this is a great thing for you. And you just start slow and you're going every other day. And ideally you're starting at 6 minutes, but start for as much as you can and work your way. It's like the first time you go to the gym, right? You kind of don't really always know what you're doing. Like, am I doing my bicep curls right? Or the trainer told you you're supposed to do 10 reps and you're like, but you only get through 5. Do you know what's better than 0? 5. 5 is better than 0. And the thing about, your intimate health is the longer we wait to fix it, unlike other things in our life, right? Is it's not the state of do nothing, nothing changes. When you don't deal with problems, and this is with anything with your health, it actually very rarely just stalls. It actually often just continues to deplete and get worse. So if we look again at what happens as we age, and we know this from our skin, right? So if you don't start treating your body like the temple it is, with the respect it deserves, if you don't start taking care of yourself, then things just actually get worse, which means, yes, tissue laxity, it just keeps getting worse, which means, can it rebound? Absolutely. That's why the Vfit is here to help you. But does it take longer? Absolutely. So even if you're not in perimenopause or menopause and you're thinking, gosh, well, I don't wait until I'm got no muscle tone and before I go to the gym, I want to go to the gym so I'll always have muscle tone. There is a preventative aspect. You could be proactive here as well. And if you're picking up your rose gold version, you're getting everything you need. You don't even have to think about it. You get the photonic wipes, you get the Vfit, you get the photonic gel, and you get the serum, which I'll explain in just a second. And for all of our devices, again, I'm just going to start from the beginning. You turn it on. So this is the brain. This is the part you insert. Okay. So as you're watching, so you're going to turn it on, and then you go on, and then you go 6, 8, 10, right? You can go to as much as 12 if you're doing the Halle Berry version, which is located on the screen. If you go to joylux.com, go under shop and then go under live shows, you press the button, hold it down, the light goes on. This is going to go brighter. You immediately hear and feel vibration, although it's a lot quieter than some of your toys. I'm just going to tell you, it's quite quiet, relatively speaking. Some of those feel like there's construction happening outside, not this one. Okay, did you see it? It goes brighter, it goes brighter. Then you put your photonic gel on. If you don't want to, don't have to, it still works, right? This does make it more comfortable. This also gives you more power. More power of the LED light means you get there faster. You're faster to the maintenance mode. So most of you don't want to wait for the results. There's always going to be a little waiting, but it's less time waiting when you use the photonic gel, which is included with your rose gold bundle. Then you insert into your vagina, and then you know what you do? You check the messages. Let me check the messages here. Oh, a couple of you have added the Vfit device. Great. Hold on. Very, very happy for you. I wish you put your name, but that's okay. You can be anonymous if you want. Okay, and so then you just check. Oh, someone gave us hearts. I love it. Okay, so you just go, oh, let me just check. Oh, yeah, there's questions. Tracy's been talking. Oh, Tracy, I'll answer your question in a second too. Sherry's laughing. Okay, we had questions about insurance. Oh, someone off. Perfect. So then all of a sudden you go, holy moly, is 6 minutes done already? Because it just turns off, and you'll be like, all right. And then you're going to go, okay, I'm going to check the app. I'm doing it again in 2 days. And before you know it, you're up to 8 minutes, 10 minutes. And I saw a couple of you added the Halle Berry device. Great. You got the Chrome bag, because that's not going to be around by Wednesday. By Black Friday, officially, it's not going to be around. And all these deals are the same as Black Friday. It's not getting any better on Friday. It's all 25% off. And then you're going to go, after about 8 weeks, you're going to go, oh my gosh, okay, I'm just in maintenance mode. I mean, imagine if you could do that. when you go to the gym, working your biceps. That would be a dream. Let me just check to see who is okay. We had 2 of you so far. Oh, I'm so happy that picked up the Halle Berry version. Okay, so I'm gonna explain something to you. I gotta get comfortable here. Oh, okay. So the Halle Berry version, there's a little sleeve on there too that says Respin by Joylux. It's on my display. It's right there, the white thing, okay? So you get a red box, and it actually, you probably can't see, but it's got like a little embossing on there. Anyway, you open it up, and there's like a little sort of thing to put your device in. You get your instructions, so don't worry if you're not remembering everything. You're gonna get, oops, sorry, hold on. There we go. Oh, got a couple things going on in here. Whoop. If it only worked as, there we go. There, you get your instructions, and on top of it, you can watch the playbacks of this anytime. You get a note from Halle. And by the way, here's what Halle has on the front of the box. So what does she say here? I can't read backwards. This is the game changer every woman must have. Okay. And by the way, when she talked about the game changer, she was talking about Vfit in general, which was created by Colette and Dr. Sarah, again, with Joylux. And then she's also put in a nice little card for you. So I love that she's done that. And congratulations on those of you who picked up your device. The Halle Berry version, again, has the chrome, same mechanisms, 3 mechanisms. Turn it on, go all the way up to 12 minutes. So you might get there faster than the typical 8 weeks. You might be done after 10 weeks and in maintenance, right? Everyone's a little different. So you're gonna know. And there's no downside. There's no chemical to this. It's non-invasive. There's nothing, no downtime or nothing. And then you just turn it on. All of these devices work exactly the same. Oops, I think I just turned it off. Hold on, backwards, there we go. All right, and then you hold that button down, the red light goes on. Again, they all work the same. You get the vibration. I'm just gonna turn it off for now. You insert only up to the end of the red light. And then you got the gentle heat. Now I want to explain something as well. And by the way, if you want to shop the Halle Berry lubricant, which we have in 2 sizes, we've got the 60 ml, which is typically $45, but we've got this on sale. Where is it? Down to $33.75, 25% automatically applied. We have never, ever done this before. We've also got the 40 ml version, which is more of a tube that you squeeze. This one is a pump. Okay, and I'll show you how this works. But getting these on sale now, stock up. You do not want to be out of these. And these, again, are OBGYN formulated. Dr. Sarah has made sure there are skin-loving ingredients, all clean, and of course, unscented, and just works with your body and works to create this incredible experience for you. But when you look at the reasons she did this, I want to stay on this for a second, because what I love is that she says, you know, spinning never felt so good. And I'm going to make sure I pull up social media here while we do this, because I want you to hear it from her words as well. She says that it treats vaginal dryness. Yes. Do you know that there's also skin ingredients in this? And we'll take a look at those ingredients in a second as well. It enhances your comfort during intimate moments. And I'm going to say intimate is all inclusive. This could be solo play. Sherry, you were talking about toys. Sure. You do you, girl. You do you, girl. Whatever you are doing where you feel you want more comfort in those intimate moments, then we want you to do it with Let's Spin. And then unparalleled hydration. Yes, a couple of kinds of hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, incredible ingredients that are known to us also for skincare, like aloe vera. Or Vero if you're menopausal and you can't speak properly, like me. And of course, we have ingredients that help hydrate tissue. In fact, the ingredients in here, you would be so lucky in all of the products that are created that are for your skin down there. You would be lucky to have them for other areas of your body. They are so high quality. Now I'm going to show you. I want you to hear what Halle says about this product. And by the way, if you're not already following Joylux, do it. Dr. Sarah posts a ton of educational content and reels on there. So I want you to feel like, man, this is like something that you can treat as, I'm going to say a community, and it really is valuable. And there's a lot of fun things on there as well. So here's what Halle has to say about her lube. So take a look. Oh, I just realized I can't show you because I've also got the show on. Okay, hold on. Let me close out the show. There we go. Here we go. I'm trying to do multiple things at my dad's house at once. But yeah, she created this because there really wasn't anything on the market. And drop a little emoji if you've ever kind of gone into the drugstore and tried to pick up a lube and go, where do I start? Like, here's one that tastes like blueberries. Here's one that warms. Here's one that, and they're sticky and gross. And you're like, who created these? Right? I know I'm not sitting there dying to pick up something that just some rando created. I'm not saying that they're not safe or not effective or whatever, but if I have a choice to get something that's from an OBGYN, I'm going to do it. And then when you get Halle Berry, who says this is when I'm saying, get it today, get it on 25% off, first time ever.
I want to share a little secret with you. If you are a woman of midlife and you are going through perimenopause or menopause and you feel like you have razor blades in your, here's something that will help you out tremendously. It's called Let's Spin. It's an intimacy gel. I teamed up with Joylux to come up with, I think, one of the best intimacy gels ever there was. It's clean, it's fresh, it's not sticky, it's made with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera. It's very, very lubricating, and it's become my new best friend. So I couldn't find one on the market. So I said, and I made it myself. Give it a try.
Yeah, she did. Give it a try. I'm going to see. I think some of you had already added it to your, turn this down so we don't get that echo again. I think some of you have already added it to your cart. I want to say congratulations. This is our Black Friday sale. I'm so excited. This is my first Black Friday with Joylux. I've been with Joylux now for several months. We've got a lot of replays that you can watch. Each show is a little bit different. I would say that right now, being able to access the rose gold bundle is, in my opinion, although they're all great deals, I'm going to say is what I consider the best value. And it's not necessarily the least expensive. The least costly is obviously the Vfit Classic, but it doesn't come with anything else. And that's okay. If you don't want anything else, you just want to get this home, great, no problem. I would, however, at the very least, pick up the photonic gel. Okay. At the very least. If you decide not to get the wipes, obviously you can use warm water and all that. But the nice thing about the photonic wipes also is it's like, it really is an antibacterial wipe for your Vfit. And they're not even that expensive. I love that the wipes even regularly are $13, but they're down to under $10 with the automatic 25% off. But I would say, you know, also to not, we always say like goof proof, right? Like what if I missed something? Get the Rose Gold bundle, because you get, again, the Vfit, which works just like all of them. Turn it on. Right? Get to your whatever treatment. I'll just put it at 6 minutes for now. Hold it down. 6 minutes every other day, then to 8, then to 10. It's got the sonic vibration. Again, increases the stimulation, the circulation. We're producing collagen. We're increasing our elastin, natural hydration. You see, again, those LED lights are there. But why I like the Rose Gold bundle is you also get the photonic gel. What does the photonic gel do? Well, it's going to increase the power of these LED lights by 45%. Why would you want to do that? Because we get there faster. I mean, if I was at the gym and someone said, hey, you can put this on your biceps and get to where you want to be faster, I'd be like, yeah, let me bathe in it. Forget the cold plunge. I'm bathing in it. Well, you're not going to bathe in it. You're going to put a tiny little bit on the edge of this. And I think it was it Sherry that asked, I can't remember. It might have been Tracy that was Nettie, I think, that was asking about insertion. It does have a slip to it, a nice little slip to it, which will make this even a little bit more comfortable. Now, I was telling you how my dad was looking at these going like, what are you offering to everybody here? I said, well, Dad, first of all, this isn't for you. Although I'm going to say, you know, I know we have men watching this, this isn't specifically for you, but if you don't think that having a female partner in your life feeling better about herself in all the ways, if you don't think that's going to benefit you, then I think you need to talk to the women in your life, because all of this benefits everybody in that orbit. When a woman feels great about herself, everybody gets to benefit from that. And primarily it is that feeling that she has control over this stage of her life where she feels like so much has been taken away as far as control goes. So I hope that you feel that, and I hope that's translating through the screen. I think I said it right and the way I intended. I also am perimenopausal. I'm 53 years old. So we get each other, right? I'm one of you. So anyways, you insert this and just check your social media and there you go. The Rose Gold bundle also comes with the Revitalize Her. Now I'm going to show you what this is. And if you have any questions, we have Heather who is answering by texting, but I'm also trying to check as well, because I think it's good. If one of you has a question, the odds are a few of you do, which is why we embrace these conversations, because the stigma was before this, that you didn't talk about it. So everyone felt nervous. No one wanted to ask their doctor. They thought they're done. We're done at 40, 50, right? We are here to help you. And so the customer care number there as well. If you have additional questions, if you want more privacy, but I will tell you, like, this is a pretty tight little live shopping community that we've developed here. So I'm just super happy that we're talking. Okay. Sherry said, okay, Miss W says, my device has 5 lights like the original device. How is mine different? Okay, so Heather said, Miss White, your device has additional power settings versus Vfit. It's built into your bundle. While it doesn't look different when looking at the handle, your device unlocks the highest power setting that we normally sell on through doctors. Okay, yeah, because I want you to remember, like, don't forget, this technology has historically only been available in doctors' offices. Like it just has, right? So the fact that you are getting an at-home, non-invasive, no chemical device, right? Nothing you're ingesting that could interact with your medications, for instance, and look at that light, wow, just, right? Remember, this is inside, okay? So it's talking about like the exposure, the reach, and then of course with the photonic gel, 45 minutes. But remember, this is the kind of technology that, you know, you historically would only have access to in the clinics. I also want to highlight too, that the heat and the strength of these LEDs, it's not just like, hey, let's just go pick like something that someone uses on their shoulder like an athlete, because this kind of technology does exist for muscle repair and tissue repair. But this is at the perfect wavelengths. And there is like a world famous, I think it's like a laser doctor that was part of this team. And then of course, there's a huge, huge team that is part of this. And again, all based on over 3,000 published studies, most of them by women, that talk about the safety and efficacy of red light therapy. Okay, so as a wellness device, the FDA has gone, man, do it, right? So this is what we're bringing to you here, and it's all very, very intentional. Now, the Halle device, I know some of you are looking at, it does have, again, more power, additional vibration modes, and it's got, still has the gentle heat, obviously, and it's got an extra 2 minutes to a maximum of 12 minutes treatment time. I had someone ask me at one point, like, which is better? We got 3 here, okay? So here's your classic. This is the device Halle started with, okay? Then we've got the Halle device. Well, then we've got our rose gold, right? Which again, aesthetically is really pretty, plus comes with the bundle. So we've got the greater, because I'm not gonna say good, better, best, because this is great. This is what you're looking for, great. Under $300 today. You add it to your cart, you click checkout. Before you even add all your payment stuff, it shows you that you're going to save almost $100. Okay, so great, greater, greatest, or fast but pretty with a bundle that is an incredible value, and then faster. So I hope you all get that. Let me see if I answered. Miss W, are the lights different on the Halle version? I thought the third light is 6 minutes for it. Okay, let me go through this and I hope I'll explain it right. Hopefully this helps, Miss W. Please ask me to clarify if you need clarification. My dad will tell me right now I talk very quickly. I know I do, but it's because I want to get it all in, but I want to make sure we're clear. So let me slow it down for you. Okay, this is the Halle version. It comes with, right now, while supplies last, a chrome bag. When that sells out, it's gone. It's expected to sell out likely by Wednesday at the latest. It will definitely not be here for the Black Friday. The pricing of everything's the same, so don't wait, right? Because if you want the bag or if you want the limited edition rose gold, this is the time to buy. And I can answer all your questions. Like, that's why I'm here. And so is Heather, okay? So you're gonna turn it on. So now it's on. Then we go 6, 8, 10, right? And there should be one more light. Yeah, one more light. Oh, here we go, 12. So I hope that answers your question, Miss White. When you're at the end of the lights, you're at 12 minutes, okay? And again, you're doing this every other day until you hit maintenance mode. Then you're gonna hold this down. Immediately you feel the vibration, hear it a little bit, okay? Not too loud. Again, it's a lot quieter than maybe your toys that you have out there. Did you see how bright this went, Miss White? Mrs. White, Miss White, Mrs. White, okay. Ooh, there we go, there goes bright. You are gonna use, if you purchase separately with the Halle version, okay, it does come with the bundle with the rose gold, but that's okay. And again, very affordable. You're going to get down to under $19 with the 25% off. So great, great buy. Pick up a couple of these if you want. You're going to add a little to the tip, just the tip, and you're going to insert this into your vagina. And of course, there you go. So I hope that answered for you. I know we had another question. Maintenance mode. Tracy, what is maintenance mode? I'm glad everyone's paying attention so beautifully here. Okay, maintenance mode. So think about it. So think of it like if you're on a diet. If you're on a diet and trying to lose weight, I'm just using this as an example because it usually makes sense for us, right? If I was saying I want to lose 10 pounds, I'd do the diet that would get me to lose 10 pounds. And then I probably wouldn't stay on that diet when I lost 10 pounds because it might have been like hard to sustain, or maybe I wanted to eat more variety in my food. And then we would go to maintenance mode. And typically, like any diet plan would say, for maintenance mode, you can increase to this and maybe do whatever. And then you're in maintenance mode, which means you're not as strict. I hope that makes sense. So in maintenance mode, and I'm going to demonstrate on our rose gold version, right, which again includes, and I still have to tell you about this incredible serum, includes the serum, the photonic gel, and the wipes. Again, we are at $126.75 saving only for this sale. This is the only time we do this, and it's not getting any better by Friday. So this is your chance to secure the limited time. So maintenance mode. So first of all, here's the general protocol. This is for all the devices. Halle, you just got the extra setting, stronger, but the protocol is essentially the same, okay? Turn it on. You're gonna start with 6 minutes. So Tracy, 6 minutes is 1 to 2 weeks, okay? 8 minutes, 1 to 2 weeks after that. And up to 10 minutes, you're kind of in that final stretch. After that, okay, you're in maintenance mode. Oops, I turned it off. After that, you're in maintenance mode. So what does that mean? You don't have to do it every other day. It's not as strict, okay? So then you're doing this maybe once, maybe twice a week. Why do we call that maintenance mode? It means it's because you've gotten to the point where, let's bring up the benefits, Lauren, increased sensation. You've gotten to the point of really increased vaginal hydration. You're feeling more confident. You've got the improved intimate wellness. And so Tracy, you're going to keep those things by just doing it once a week, not necessarily every other day. You're going to keep those benefits, right? So it's like when you work out a lot and then you get to maintenance mode, you don't necessarily have to work out as hard because now you've got muscle memory. Like, remember, this is your personal trainer for your vagina. So then we like to say, we already make it so it's approachable. Like, we're not saying do this for 2 hours a day, every day for a year, right? Because that would be like, most of us will go, I want the benefits, but I'm not doing that. That doesn't fit into my life. The reason that the Vfit has hundreds and hundreds of reviews, and here's the classic, by the way, under $300, applied automatically 25% at checkout, but I'm going to go to here. The reason why this is consistently 5-star rated and gets the results, let's look at the testimonials that these women have found, is because for just in a few sessions, the benefits are starting to be felt. Every other day, 6 minutes, then 8, then 10. Every other day, they can do it. You know why? Because in 6 minutes, here's what Dawn does, right? Dawn's going to go ahead and do this. She turns it on. The light comes on. She's put the photonic gel. Or Tracy, maybe you're doing this. And again, read these reviews yourself. If you want these results every other day, starting at 6 minutes. So in 6 minutes, Dawn's going to look at the phone. Here I go. What do I see? Oh, I see Sherry saying, thanks for answering my question. I see Tracy saying, thank you. So I'm glad that answered your question. But now all of a sudden it's like, this will turn off in 6 minutes. I'm not going to leave it on right now. And it's like, oh, wow, I am one step closer to increased vaginal hydration, natural. I'm one step closer to feeling more confident, to having less painful sex, to having a more confident relationship, not only with my body, but with my partner, right? Whatever it is that brings you happiness, whatever brings you joy, we want to get you there. And so the reason we made the protocol every other day, although could you use this every day? Sure, you'll get there faster. You can do that. We didn't want to overwhelm you. We didn't want to overwhelm you and have you go, well, I can't do it, so I'm not starting. Because by not starting, you don't just stall, you get worse. And what I know for sure is Colette and Dr. Sarah and Halle Berry, they don't want you to get worse. They want you to feel the best you can as quick as you can. So we thought 6 minutes, most people can manage that. You're not even going to be able to finish your cup of coffee in 6 minutes. So that's how fast this is going to go. And when you start to feel those benefits, just like working out, right? You're going to go, ooh, I'm going to keep doing this. Great. Do it in another 2 days. Do it another 2 days after that. And then when you're in maintenance mode, you might even be able to go away on your week's holiday and come back and not even bring your device, or bring your device with you and treat yourself while you are on vacation or wherever you are. But here's the other thing. Let's say you forget your device, you've gone away for a week, or you didn't want to bring it. Maybe you don't have as much privacy. Maybe you're sharing, a room or a suite with the girls, although the girls would understand. Girls will tell their girlfriends, by the way, about this device. Okay, just telling you. But if you come back and you're like, oh my gosh, am I starting from scratch and you're kicking yourself? No, we don't want you. You're not kicking yourself. You're going to just get back on plan. Maybe then you want to go every day for a couple of days and you're going to just get right back on. You don't lose what you had. You won't lose it like after a short amount of time. So I don't want you to ever feel like the pressure. We've just made it so that you don't have pressure, but that this is completely feasible for you. So I hope that helps. Let me see if there's any more questions. Oh my gosh, are we almost done? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to tell you about this serum. Everything is 25% off, my friends. It's once a year. And for the first time, we have this available also on your Halle Berry products as well. Okay, now I'm going to go through everything. So let me quickly again go through your bundle for your rose gold. You get your device, rose gold. This is the classic. Okay, if you ever want to do a software upgrade to get to the power of what Halle offers you, you can do that. It's called I don't even remember what it's called now. Vfit Plus, I think. It's just a software upgrade. You'll get a prompt for it if you decide you want. But here's everything you get, and you also get the Revitalize Her serum. Our bundle that we used to have when I first started didn't include this, and I'm so glad we've offered this because first of all, don't look pretty. Looks so pretty. So this has incredible ingredients, and what you do is you massage this into your external. So this is not an inside product. Keep in mind this is completely clean, but it's designed for your vulva, right? Remember, the vulva is the outside, the vagina is the inside. Okay, I mean I'm completely dumbing it down. There's probably more technical terms and spaces and areas and folds and all sorts of things. But essentially, this is the outside, external, okay? Really, honestly, a couple of drops. You'll know how much you need. It is a serum, so you can see, okay? It's not a cream because you're not going to want to put a cream or butter down there or anything like that. Like if you were thinking like, oh, maybe it's just moisture. No, this is designed for that intimate area. Incredible, incredible ingredients. Now this has a beautiful scent, mandarin orange blossom oil. Look at coconut oil. It's absolutely gorgeous, and you will feel immediate difference, comfort. So if you're dry, this also feels beautiful. It smells great. It's wonderful. Now I will say 100%, even when I first saw this, I'm like, okay, really, why do we need moisturize? Like my mom didn't have them, my grandma, you know what? Because it wasn't available. And yet we spend hundreds of dollars on lotions and potions for our face, right? For the same reasons, tissue laxity, right? All the things, estrogen depletion, collagen, elastin, all these things, it happens down there as well. So wouldn't it stand to reason that whatever you do for the rest of your tissue, right? And your organ, your skin, you're going to want to do it for your intimate area. Why? You're going to feel better, right? You're going to feel more confident. It's going to look better. And I'm not saying like this is like, oh, let's go show it off. Well, you might be. I don't judge. But you're going to feel better. You're going to feel like the tone is better. You're going to feel like the texture is better. You're just going to feel better, and you're going to feel more confident. And at $45, and actually, I'm sorry, $36.75 because of that 25% discount, 25% discount. This is the time to get it. Now, what happens? Oh, if you wanted to, let's say you went on a holiday and you forgot your skincare serum, like for your face, but you brought this because you knew that this was a priority, right? You knew this was a priority. Could you use this on your face? Yes, you can, my friends. And at $45, let me tell you, I know what's in this. And you know what's in your other serums that you might have at home. You would be lucky to have the quality of ingredients completely clean to put on your face. You'll absolutely fall in love with this. Now, I have to quickly remember as well, the She Bar is another great product. This was created from Colette. We can show Colette again if we want. And in this conversation, I always want to say, because it's always a very touchy subject when we talk about our female aroma, because we are who we are and we are supposed to have an aroma. There's always been this stigma somehow along the line, but we are supposed to have a smell down there, but a specific kind of smell. And by the way, when I say follow Instagram, Joylux, Dr. Sarah talks about when it's time to go see a doctor. And trust me, us ladies, we know, right? But we are supposed to have a bit of a natural aroma. However, Colette herself was like, I want to feel a little bit fresher. I don't feel as confident, right? So she created a cleansing bar. Now, this is very important to note. This is not a soap. Okay. It is a cleansing bar. There are no harsh soap ingredients. Have you ever been told like, hey, be careful of douching, be careful of putting soap down there? We have a possibility of disrupting our microbiome, our pH when we use ingredients and products that are not designed for that intimate area. This is OBGYN design. So this is very safe for you. And you'll see the bubbles. They're like light and airy. Okay. You're going to love this. And let me tell you, down to $9.75 when you go ahead and check out. So you're going to see the price at 13. Is it 13? Sorry, hold on. Let me get the right price. Let me get the price. Shebar. Yeah, down to $9.75. It's $13. And you're going to get, again, 25% off. Stock up on this. You're going to get this home. It's got that orange blossom oil, mandarin orange blossom oil. It's so beautiful. It will not linger on you, so it won't linger down there as well. But you can use this on your entire body. But regular soap, don't use down there. And again, this can be just for cleaning. This could be for insecurity about your odor, your natural aroma. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I have to tell you, I don't even know why I waited on this one. So can I tell you, these cold herb pads, these are bra inserts. And if you're watching on Instagram, please, in the last 10 minutes here, go to joylux.com, go under shop, and then go under live shopping. Or go to my link in bio. When you go there, you're going to see all these buttons and the deals, and you just click and you get there and you get the discount automatic. These are game changers. So I was flying the other day, and I was, because I wanted to do carry on. So I was trying to limit how much stuff I put in the bag because it was going to be too full and heavy and all stuff. So I actually was wearing like a jean jacket, a dress, and my winter coat because I'm in Edmonton right now, and then I'm going to Arizona after this. So I thought I better put these things in because I'm going to get hot. And on top of it, again, I'm going through perimenopause, so I have those moments of heat. However it is you need to use these do not need to be refrigerated. Can you hear this? So they're at a texture almost like a coconut oil in their hardened state, okay? What you do is you put them in your bra, and they almost like, I always say they're almost like empathy pads or empathy pads, because it takes away what you don't want, which is your heat, which starts when you have a hot flash, starts right at your chest, right? And then erupts up. So you want to catch it at the source. So what it has is this phase-changing patented technology, and it will actually take the heat from you and take it on itself, but meanwhile give you the coolness. So when you put this against your body, you're going to feel an immediate coolness. They're not cold like an ice pack. They're not messy like an ice pack. They're not drippy. They're not hard. And then after, I'm going to say a few hours, at least for me, and I'm going to take one. So Dawn, for those of you not by your screen, Dawn is inserting her hand into her bra. I did this at my by the way, we were at my dad here had all my aunts and uncles over to say goodbye to us because we're going on a road trip. I'm going with my dad. And I was talking to, and they're all nurses, by the way. And I was talking to them. We were talking about menopause, perimenopause, and I was telling them what I'm doing today with all of you. So thanks for joining us. And I dug my hand just like this, and I went, so this is what it looks like when your body takes, releases the heat and lets the phase changing material from the cold herb pads that just go right into your bra very discreetly. This is what happens. It liquefies. But look at no drippy. It's not like right? It's warm now. It's warm because it took all my heat. And there you go. And so what it meant is that I was on the airplane. Maybe you're breastfeeding. Maybe your nipples are sore. Maybe you are having hot flashes. This will take away what you don't want, which is the heat. Take it on itself. It will melt. And then you just wait for it to harden again and you use them again, which is why, so I got 3 here because I've still got another one in this boob. I would get at least 2 sets, because if you are somebody that is just constantly even running hot, or I'm going to Arizona and maybe it's warm, I will be bringing these pads 100%. You're going to want a couple sets. And let me tell you, you will save, where is the price? I don't remember. Oh, there we are. Okay, $21 regular. You're going to now pay $15.75, but only when you click on the link today for our Black Friday sale. And everything, by the way, is all while supplies last. I don't know what might sell out. I have no idea. But what I know is that you're here now. I'm here to answer your questions. So is Heather. And this is such a great time for you to buy. Now, don't forget about our Let's Spin. Quickly, again, this is your lube, OBGYN designed. 2 sizes, 60 ml, which is a glass bottle, sits right there, right? Or the 20 mLs, squeezy tube, same formulation, used the same way. This helps you spin. I showed you the video earlier. If you go to the Joylux set, you're also going to see a video of Halle in bed in a very modest way with her husband. And while she's explaining why she created this lube, let's show all the benefits too, by the way, of why this lube was created. Her husband's kind of like, TikTok lady, let's get back to spinning. And she was like, okay, man. And this is why she did it, but not just for her partner. It's ultimately for her. But of course, does the partner benefit? Yes. Or if you're into solo play or, you know, whoever your partner is, comfort during intimate moments, hydration. In fact, look at the clinicals. By the way, Heather, tell me, has the awards been announced? I know this is an award nominee for the CEW Beauty Awards. 95% felt intimacy was more comfortable. 83% relieved their vaginal dryness. 86% intimacy more pleasurable. 93% find it soothing, enjoyable to use. It is not goopy. It is not glumpy. It is non-taste, non-scent, and nice, elegant, not sloppy. Nice, elegant slip. Skin-loving ingredients, vitamin E, aloe, things that, again, your vajayjay, your vagina, all the things, because maybe it'll get on your vulva. Great, hyaluronic acid. No problem. Going to be great for you. Okay, Sherry says, what is the customer service number again? We have posted it on the chat, but we're putting it up for you right now. Someone bought the Revitalize Her hydrating serum. Congratulations. You know, I totally get why you guys don't want to put your names, but also I also love it when you do, because I like giving you a shout out. Don't forget, this is part of our bundle. I'm going to just quickly remind you of our Vfit options. So once again, the classic, regular $395. Let's take almost $99 off. We're going to highlight this for you right now at joylux.com under the live shopping. You're going to see it. You're going to click the button at checkout. You're going to see it go down to just shy of $297. Only time right now during Black Friday sale. Okay. This does not come with any bundles. Highly recommend, especially because everything's 25% off. Make your own bundle. Make your own bundle. Add the photonic gel at the very least. Next stage, add the wipes. Okay, but if this is all you can do today, do this. I would still add the wipes. Okay, now we also have the Halle Berry. Comes in the red box, has the note from Halle. Everything has the plug-in. Everything runs on the same mechanism. Halle Berry device just has extra treatment time, more power. While supplies last, we have the chrome case. That will likely sell out by Wednesday is what I'm being told. If it's around, great. I invite you to pick it up then. But down from $495, you're going to save $123.75. So now down to $371. The Halle Berry device now with the 25% off is less than the regular price of the classic. So if you were going to think the classic on any other day other than today, maybe you treat yourself to the Halle device. Do you see how bright that went? Again, all works the same. Treatment time every other day, 6, 8, 10. Halle device goes up to 12. Turns off automatically, syncs with your app that you can access. Even if you make any purchase, even if you buy the She Bar today, you can still access the app. But I want to do a final call out for our Rose Gold Bundle. Ain't she pretty? Okay, plugging it in. When it's charged up, you plug it in and you hear this, that means it's charging. It'll start off red, then it'll be green. You know it's charged, okay? All work the same. Turn it on. This one again runs like the classic. So 6, 8, 10. Push it down. You feel sonic vibration. That is one of the 3 mechanisms that helps with the tissue repair, pelvic floor strength, gentle heat. And of course, there it is. There is your red light therapy. 6 minutes every other day is all it takes. Tracy, right? Sherry, this is all it takes to get you started. You also get the Vulva Moisturizer, the Revitalize Her. This is a $45 value on its own. You also get the Photonic Gel. Let's bring up what the Photonic Gel does. And again, great ingredients, but increases the power of that light by 45%. So you get there faster, okay? You might be in maintenance mode by 7 weeks when you use the Photonic Gel. I don't know, everyone's a little different. And you get the wipes. This is the antibacterial wipe, not for your body, for your device. Okay, for your device. Maybe one day Joylux will create a wipe for your body. They already have the She Bar, which by the way, 25% off, down to under $10 now. Maybe we'll put that call in, but everything here you are getting with your Rose Gold bundle. I highly recommend you pick this up. You're saving $126.75. If you're thinking, well, Dawn, why don't I wait until Friday, officially Black Friday, Cyber Monday? Okay. It's not getting any less expensive then. It's the same bundle. The only thing that happens if you wait is that it takes you longer to get to the desired result. So there's that. I know it's only a few days, but hey, a few days, it might matter, but you're not saving anymore. So you might as well secure yours, because we still only have limited amounts of the rose gold. It's a special edition. When the rose gold is done, it's done. Just like the Halle Berry with the chrome case. Chrome case is going to be sold out by Wednesday. So if you want to secure the chrome case, like I think a few of you did, then you're going to go ahead and grab it today. And then of course there is the classic. If you just say, you know what, I want to try the classic, then you're going to do the classic, and you're going to do it for under $300. And if you've been watching for months and months and months and every show and going, Dawn, I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking about it. And you've been emailing me and you've been texting and all this other stuff. This is your sign. This is your sign, because if you don't do anything today to help take control of your body and how you are going to make your way through menopause in this phase of your life, no one else is doing it for you. Maybe you feel like the conversation is stigmatized. Maybe you feel like you can't talk to your doctor. I hope you do, and I hope you can. And if you can't, I hope that you find a doctor where you feel comfortable doing that. But what I will say is the menopause community, the perimenopause community that Joylux, Dr. Sarah, Colette have created, Halle Berry have created, have made this a conversation that is so much more normalized. It should have always been. It should have always been. I was saying to my nurse aunts yesterday, right? And they're all older than me. They're about 60, 65. And they were saying, Grandma never talked about this. Mom never talked about this, right? We want to bring this to the conversation, and products like this allow it. And if you are a man watching this, and I know a lot of you are watching on Instagram, on our sites, have the conversation, be open to the conversation. If you have a female friend or partner who may be going through lots of things, let them know they can talk to, even if it's just saying, hey man, you know, I'm here for you, right? Or have you heard of this device that my friend Dawn, or this TV personality Dawn, that used to work for the Shopping Channel and Breakfast Television, are talking? Open up the conversation, or just at the very least say, you know what, let me send you a link. I was watching something on Instagram. It's not for me because I'm a guy, but share this and have that conversation and take out the stigma. We want to make this possible for you. Black Friday is the perfect time to make this possible for you. And it is possible because Joylux has said, you know what, Black Friday, 25% off everything, including the Halle Berry Lube. Grab some of these inserts. Let me tell you, they are perfect for stocking stuffers. Okay. And again, you know, it's not an intimate product where you might feel like, should I be getting someone a Vfit? I think you should. I think you should get them lube if you want, but these inserts are great. And as my dad walks down the stairs, cute dad walking down the stairs, Dad, menopause made more joyful. Please engage in the conversation. I thank you for joining me today. And if you are looking to shop the Vfit on any of the options, or if you have questions, call customer service, watch this replay, 25% off, directly applied at checkout. It's an incredible opportunity. It happens once a year. And for the first time ever, yes, on your Halle Berry products, the collab with Respin, it's called Let's Spin, and it's with Joylux. It is OBGYN created and supported by women, made for you, so you can live the life that you deserve, and you can do it for less because we want to make it easy for you. And if you have any questions for me ever, please drop me a DM if I can't answer it. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate that. I will do my best to either answer it or put you in touch. Tara said, thank you. Wonderful. Tracy, Diana, I can't wait to try this. I've been on the verge of divorce due to painful sex for so long. Diana, thank you for sharing. That almost makes me tear up. I'm so happy that you have found a solution with Vfit. This is exactly why Colette and Dr. Sarah and Halle wanted to bring this to light, is because they want you to feel like you can have joy later in life, that you deserve joy later in life. And for some of it's not even later in life. Maybe a treatment has catapulted you, like Colette, or childbirth into postpartum or perimenopause. There is help for you, and we are here to help. And it's as simple as a click of a button, 6 minutes every other day, and time for yourself. Empower yourself and make menopause more joyful, and do it today on Black Friday savings. My name is Dawn Chive. Thank you so much for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your menopausal journey. Thanks to Joylux.